Alright, it's that time of year again. If any of you people have a green thumb or like to try to save a few bucks at the grocery store over the summer, I suggest starting something simple, doing a garden right in your backyard. Save on money. You don't need to buy expensive trays. You don't need to buy a lot of setup to do your starters for your seeds. I got myself some of these. I got some spinach and some cilantro and radish. Those were like 4 for $1.25 at a Dollar Tree. Taking basic toilet paper rolls, I cut them down, made slits on the bottom, and all I did is I fold them in and used some masking tape, doing an X pattern to seal them on the bottom. And got these peat pellets, drop one in each toilet paper roll, and in the next step you'll see them soaked up, and then we can put our seeds in. Okay, so while the toilet paper tubes are filling with the water over here, some of the pellets are starting to expand. I do recommend something that I didn't do here. This is a really shallow tray. This was from a pastry tray that I had saved to use for this project. If you have like a deep baking pan, something like 2 inches to 4 inches deep, that way it will catch the water so it absorbs to the pellets better. But because I'm doing this way, I'm having to pour the water a little bit slower. But you can already see some of the pellets expanding. And make sure with these pellets, see how they got this with the little circle in the center? Make sure that is the side facing up in the toilet paper rolls, for that's the side that will be easier to put your seeds in, where it opens up. So as those are expanding, I got a couple rolls I had set up while that was soaking up. That's a completed tube right there that's ready to go. Here's a roll. You can take a nice pair of cutting scissors, just cut slits about 3/4 of an inch deep along the bottom. Go like every other centimeter around the whole bottom, like I did with this one. And then you're only going to need about 2 pieces of masking tape. This is 3M Scotch, about 1/2 inch roll. So you need about 2 strips. Do an X like that, and they'll tighten it up pretty cool. So it'll be easier to work with that way. Other than that, once these have done soaking up the water, we can set our seedlings in. Okay, so for the last part of this video, I just wanted to show you guys what your rolls will look like. The pellets are still absorbing water. The water was not exactly as warm as it should have been for this project, so I do advise having at least lukewarm. Not hot, but if you wanted to get some hot tap water, that will definitely be the most proficient for this method that we're doing. So I switched these over from the black tray you saw in the video to this top that came off of a cake pan. This will definitely hold the water better, so it won't leak all over the counter. And once these have fully expanded, then you can start sowing your seeds the way you want. The nice thing with these toilet paper rolls is they absorb the water, so don't overwater them after you've planted your seeds. But this way, if you ever water them during the growth period in their seedling stages, they'll definitely take a lot better, and they'll hold the moisture in the pellets. So, and if you want, if it's desired to add a little bit of loose topsoil over your seeds, you can do that, and then let the stuff from the pellets expand and take the root absorption from the seeds. But the point of this video too is to help you save money. I've seen some other homesteaders on YouTube do this kind of method. It's virtually a free process. The only thing you might have to do is go to a hardware store, Lowe's, or a local gardening center to get some pellets. And like I said, if you can save a big lid like this from like a pastry set or something you got in a baking goods store, you can use that to set up your seedlings. And then if you have like a mini greenhouse, you can always put them on the shelves in your greenhouse. And then once they have sowed and the roots have expanded enough, you can always just, all you have to do is just transplant these into pots, or if you want to put them in hangers to hang on a porch or something, depending what type of seeds you're going to grow, fruit or vegetable. So hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Again, this is Optimal Nate, and as my saying goes, stay humble and true, my dudes. Sow some seeds.